Identifying
The king of cakes. Chopper for the win.
G'day guys, welcome back to Cakes by Chopper. Today we have the chocolate porcupine cake for you. I've seen this floating around the internet and I wanted to recreate it and do a video, so here you go. Head over to the Cakes by Chopper Facebook page, print off the template, and you're going to cut out both shapes. There is this circle with a triangle attached and then another ovally shape for the back part of the body. What you're going to do is cut them out, place the circle on top, and then use some of the offcuts to build up the face at the front. Go around the back end of the cake and taper down the edges because you want to get a nice rounded body. Fill that with your favorite flavoring. I've used a vanilla buttercream here because I think it would be too much chocolate if I used the chocolate one. Then you can put all the pieces back on the cake, fill in any gaps that you might need, and place the cake to the side and prepare your chocolate. The reason we get the chocolate ready before we ice the cake is because when we're going to stick the spikes in, we don't want the buttercream to be set already. I've used a Cadbury flake. If you can't find them, you can just melt some chocolate out thinly on a tray, and then once it's set, cut it into shards or spikes and use that. Okay, so next step is going to be cover your cake in the Italian chocolate buttercream. Links are in the annotation above or in the description. My friend Jake from The Vegetarian Baker made this recipe up for me and it is amazing. Please go check it out. It's so delicious. You won't regret that. Once you've got your cake covered, you're going to go through and score the whole surface of the porcupine, bar the point for his face. This just gives his body a little bit more texture, ready for the spikes. Now, with the chocolate, you might want a helper to put this in because it takes forever and there is a lot of leftovers. So you can reward them with chocolate. I used 10 Cadbury flakes and it left probably about 6 of them, maybe 5. Just because the shards you want are the big spikes, and as you can see in the bowl there's a lot of ones that were too small, but just use what you can, and then with some of it you can sprinkle over the top like I did. It just gives the body a little bit more texture. For his nose I rolled out some black fondant and just placed that on, give him 2 little nostrils, push it onto the front, and his eyes were the same, a black ball of fondant with 2 little white fondant dots, and then I rolled some brown fondant around the top as a little eyelid just to give him that cartoonish look. If you wanted to make a cuter version of this, just make the eyes a bit bigger and a little bit more babyish, and that'll make him look really adorable. But I've went for the smaller eyes because it seemed to fit the cake that I wanted to make. Okay, so moving on to his feet, you're going to grab some more of the brown fondant, roll it into 2 little fat sausages, and then you cut it in half, and then stand them up on their end and give them 3 slits in the bottom, and then just push down the back with your finger, and that creates cute little feet that you can tuck under the side. It's very quick, a nice little easy addition, and then just push them in where you think they are needed. For serving this cake, if you wanted to get some green coconut and sprinkle that and then lay the cake on top, I would do that before you put the feet on. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the porcupine cake. Why not check out some of my other cakes as featured above. Links are all in the description for my social media. I look forward to seeing you guys next week for a new cake. Bye, guys.